Houston, we have a problem. Guys, we got a leak in the rear axle seal. I got a new kit here. We're gonna pull everything off, pull the wheel off and the disc brakes and stuff and see if we can fix it. Got some silicone. Hopefully that'll work. It's leaking pretty bad. It's bad. So I want to get that fixed before it all drains out. And also I wanted to take it for a little spin again, just kind of check everything and test everything again. But I can't do that until I fix that leak. So maybe we'll take it for a little drive in a minute. Let's get this wheel off and see if we can fix this seal. Let's get this jacked up and get that wheel off. There it goes. Whew. Can we save it? These are 19. All right, yeah, you can see the oil even better now. There's a bunch of it down there. It's all over the wheel. That's oil from the axle, the transmission. So it goes down this axle here and it lubricates the bearing. All right, let's wipe up this grease real quick before it gets all over us. You can see how much is coming out. It's a lot. All right, let's get that brake caliper off. There's a couple of 17mm bolts holding it on. All right, let's see if we can get this rotor off. You can see where it got oil all over it. That's not good for the pads. This rotor should pop off. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. It's all lubed up. Yeah, look at all that. Look at all that oil in there. There's a lot. Check it out. You can see where it's leaking right there. It's pretty bad. I'm assuming that's the seal. It's damaged for some reason. And it's just pouring out. That seal's supposed to stop that. So let's get that cover off and replace the seal. Hopefully that'll fix it. All right, let's see if we can get these off. These are 14. Might need the drill. Nope. And the oil's probably gonna come gushing out, so got a little bucket here. Oh yeah. There goes the oil. Oh yeah, I already see it. Seal's broken right there, see it? That's why it's leaking. Let's talk about today's sponsor real quick. Guys, this helps support the channel. I appreciate it if you go check them out. These Yantus are actually really nice, and what's cool about them is they're battery powered. This one's fully charged now. And you could just imagine if you had a flat tire, this thing will actually fill it up in about a minute. And there's enough energy in this to fill up a couple tires, depending on how big they are. It's really cool. There's lots of different features on it and works on bicycles. All right, that was quick. Isn't that cool? It just filled that tire up in less than a minute on battery power, which is freaking awesome. Yeah, on to car inflator. This thing is awesome, guys. Comes with this cool little carrying case and it comes with this adapter here. Got the link below. There should be a CT code. Go get one, guys. These things are awesome. So that's it right there. That'll cause it to leak, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We'll hopefully this time it'll work. The other side's fine. So it's one of those things. If it's not in there just right, or if you get a defective one, it's gonna bust open. All right, let's try to drain the rest of the oil from underneath there. All right, I'm gonna crawl under there. Here we go. Yeah. We don't really have any miles on it yet, but I guess we can look to see if there's any metal shavings. Well, we only drove it around the block. All right, we'll let that drain. Yeah, it's pretty much stopped over here. It's all right. It's all right. Let's see, does this have anything on it? Can you guys see anything? Looks like there might be a couple tiny little shavings on there. That's a magnet right there, so it's supposed to catch any shavings. The initial break-in might create some friction and a couple shavings. So, all right, let me wipe my hands off. All right, that Tide bottle came in handy. All right, you can see it's just draining just a tiny little bit. I'm gonna wipe this up and let it drain a little bit more. Get all this silicone off here. Looks like it's finally stopped leaking. Want all this to be nice and dry, so when you put the new seal on, nothing gets in the way. But you can see right there, where that lip wasn't all the way down. Somehow it got knocked out of place or wasn't put in all the way. So let's get that old one out of there. We'll put this new one in there and hopefully that'll fix the problem. See if we can pop it out of there. I'm not worried about saving this one. Just knock it out. Maybe. There it is. All right, let's see if we can get this other one installed properly. Hopefully. Get this all cleaned out. There's some junk in there. Get that all cleaned out. I'm gonna hit this with some brake clean real quick. Stand by. All right, cool. Got that cleaned up pretty good. There's a little hole right here, and that's where that oil drains through if there is a leak, and there was. The kit comes with these gaskets that some people say they don't work, so they end up using this stuff or something like it, some sort of gasket sealer. I'm wondering maybe we should just try it. Let's try it and see if it works with just the seal. I mean, it's supposed to work that way. Got this O-ring that goes here. Does it go over the seal? I wonder. It must. That's what I'm thinking. Let's just try doing the seal this time, see if that works. This little washer goes in here. I don't know what this one's for. Oh, this one goes here. This one goes here, right? I think. And then this, I think, goes in here. Pretty sure. You got this seal that goes, does it go there first? No, I think this goes first. And then this goes on. Which the other one didn't have. So let's see if we use the stuff that they supply, if it actually works. And this is concave right here. That's supposed to go over this, I think, and butt up against that seal there. And then this seal's going to go down in here. We're going to knock it down in there. Let's see if we can tap that down in there. Got this other seal. Let's see if we can use this. I need to get I know there's a little seal tool that you can push it down with, but I don't have one here. Let's see if we can use this to tap it down a little further without getting this one stuck in there. Alright, it's going, but it needs to go in further. I just got off the phone with Mike F. He said not to use this gasket if there is a groove for the O-ring, and it looks like there is. This is the disc brake adapter plate, so it's a little different than the original, but it looks like that groove is there, and I remember Dennis put this on, so I think this goes on here. I forgot you could use these. These work perfect. But there is a kit you can buy from Harbor Freight, Mike said, that you can use to put your seals in, but basically that seal is in there now. He was also saying he doesn't use this outer bearing. I'm going to try it this time. But he said he said sometimes it can actually cause the seal to leak if it's not put on properly. So what do we have? We have the O-ring. We have this washer here. This O-ring spacer. And now we've got the seal in here. We're going to keep that in there for now. Hopefully that'll work. And the drain hole goes at the bottom. Hopefully we don't need the drain, but it's supposed to keep it from going all over the brakes, but that didn't really help. Because it didn't help last time. Let's see if we can do it without the silicone. Pretty good. All right, we got the rotor all cleaned up, wiped the grease off of it with some brake clean. Let's put it back on. Hopefully that seal will be good. We'll tighten that up in a minute. Let's get the, let's see if we can get the rotor back on. Hey, look at that, it went on, cool. I thought the piston might have came out, but it didn't. All right, let's tighten this nut up here pretty good. That should be good for now. We'll double check everything before we take it on the highway. And I'm not gonna worry about putting a pin in it right now. I'm not gonna be going anywhere because we might have to take this back off. So that's about where it needs to be. Let's get the wheel back on it. All right, I'm gonna put the drain plug back in the transmission. All right, we're getting there. Let's lube it back up. I'm gonna fill the transmission back up. We're gonna have to run a new fuel line at some point. That one is completely clogged. All right, let's fill up. Let's fill it up. We'll probably have to take it for a drive and see if we can break it. Hopefully we don't. All right, we need another jug. Fill that up until it starts to come out of this hole right here. I'm gonna reuse this oil that we drained because it looks nice and clean. So I had that was a whole jug plus whatever we drained, which should be 2 jugs, I think is what you need. Oh, shoot. Overflow. I'm always making a mess. All right. Little messy, little messy. All right, that's pretty full. It's starting to come out. We'll double check it before we do any high speed highway miles. We'll double check everything. All right, guys. We've got the seal replaced. Hopefully that's gonna work. We're gonna take it for a little test drive. Go up and down the street real quick. Come back and see if we have any leaks. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully that'll do it, but only time will tell. They do tend to fail, so hopefully that's the magic combination and we get it to work. All right, let's take it for a spin, see what happens. Go check out my music channel, CT Music. It's gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna strip it down to bare bones and take music to its fundamental core. Building music from scratch, improvising, and taking it as far as we can go. I hope you appreciate it. Check it out when you get a chance, CT Music, link below. Thanks, guys. Alright, something's going on with this pin. You can hear it rubbing. I don't know, something's, that tin is rubbing. It's rubbing on the timing gear there. Well, something's going on with the tin. It's rubbing, so we need to figure that out. But I gotta take this off anyway. I gotta get to the external fuel filter hoses and fix those because those are leaking. All right, I think I figured out what's going on. All right, well, I don't see any leaks yet from the seal, so that's a good sign. Hopefully that will stay fixed for a while. We'll keep an eye on it. It could break loose, but I think it's in there pretty good, so we'll see. Also, this tin I'm gonna mess around with, but I'm gonna leave it off for now because I gotta get in here anyway and fix these hoses. These hoses are leaking. I was talking to Dennis and he said he's had a lot of issues with this particular setup. So he said some of them are defective from the factory, but we've definitely got a leak here. So I need to fix that. So I'm gonna order some new ones and maybe we'll do that in the next video. We'll fix these leaks here. So a lot of stuff to kind of work out the kinks, guys, before you can actually get it out on the road. But we'll get there. It's going to be you know, there's always going to be something going on, but if we can work out most of these issues before we get it on the highway, that'd be awesome. This thing is a little beast, man. I know it's been a few weeks since I did the test drive, but wow, it's got some juice. I can't wait to get it on the open road and take it for a real drive. That's going to be awesome. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff coming up. All kinds of stuff going to happen. So stay tuned. I appreciate the support, and I appreciate if you guys go check out those pumps. Pick one up for me. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Later. Go check out my music channel, CT Music. It's gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna strip it down to bare bones and take music to its fundamental core. Building music from scratch, improvising, and taking it as far as we can go. I hope you appreciate it. Check it out when you get a chance, CT Music, link below. Thanks, guys.